the tortoise and the rabbit. One day, Tortoise is walking in the town. Many people are listening to Rabbit. He is smiling. Tortoise goes to listen to him.
I'm faster than everybody,
Rabbit says.
No one can win a race against me.
Wow!
Tortoise is very angry with Rabbit.
Ooh.
Yes, you are fast,
Says Tortoise.
but you cannot win every time.
Rabbit laughs and laughs.
Are you faster than me?
He asks.
You cannot win, Rabbit.
Says Tortoise.
Let's race,
Says Rabbit. He laughs so much he falls down. Early the next day, everybody is watching the race. Rabbit and Tortoise can see the finishing line at the end of the town.
Go!
Says the dog. Tortoise and Rabbit start. Rabbit stops and looks back at Tortoise.
You are so slow. This is not a race. You will take all day to finish.
He laughs again. Rabbit sees some lettuce.
I'm hungry.
He thinks. He sits under a tree and eats a lot of lettuce. He thinks,
when Tortoise gets near the finishing line, I will just walk in front and win.
2 hours later, he is still under the tree. He sees Tortoise only halfway to the finishing line. Rabbit laughs.
You'll get there at nighttime,
He says. Tortoise doesn't listen. He keeps on walking to the finishing line. Rabbit watches Tortoise all day. He gets tired sitting in the sun. Soon he is sleeping. Rabbit wakes up. He looks for Tortoise. Tortoise is very near the finishing line.
Huh? Oh no!
He thinks. Rabbit runs and runs and runs to the finishing line.
I will win,
He thinks. Tortoise wins the race. Everybody is happy with Tortoise. Tortoise smiles at Rabbit and says,
Slowly, slowly is the way.
Rabbit is embarrassed.
Ooh.
The Frog Prince. A king has a daughter. She has a gold ball. The king's daughter plays by some water.
Oh!
Her ball falls in the water.
I can help you.
Says a frog.
Be my friend, then I will get your ball.
Okay, says the girl. The frog hops in the water.
Ha!
He gets the girl's gold ball.
Ha!
Then the girl runs home. She does not go with the frog. It is time to eat dinner. The king and his daughter hear a sound at the door. They see the frog at the door.
Huh? We are friends now,
Says the frog.
Come in.
Says the girl.
Ah! Let's eat.
Says the frog. The girl does not want to eat with the frog.
Is the frog your friend?
Asks the king.
Yes?
Says his daughter.
Then let him eat with you.
Says the king.
I'm tired. Let's sleep in your room.
Says the frog. The girl does not want to sleep with the frog.
Is the frog your friend?
Asks the king.
Yes?
Says his daughter.
Then let him sleep in your room.
Says the king.
Sleep by the door.
Says the girl.
No, I want to sleep on your bed.
Says the frog.
I'll make you sleep.
Says the girl. She throws the frog across the room.
Wow! Ouch!
There is a magic light in the room. The frog is not a frog. He is a young prince.
Thank you.
Says the young prince. They are both happy now.
The Rabbits and the Frogs. Men are strong. Dogs are strong. Rabbits are nice. They are not strong. Men eat rabbits. Dogs eat rabbits. Big birds eat rabbits too. Being a rabbit is scary. Rabbits don't eat animals. They eat grass. They eat flowers. Rabbits are nice. They are not scary.
What's that? It's scary.
Says White Rabbit.
It's a little bird.
Says Brown Rabbit.
Oh, what's that? It's scary.
Says Black Rabbit.
It's my home.
Says Gray Rabbit.
It is not a snake's home.
The rabbits get tired. They get tired of scary things. They meet at Brown Rabbit's home. They talk and talk.
I don't want a dog to eat me.
Says Brown Rabbit.
I don't want a bird to eat me.
Says Gray Rabbit.
Scary, scary, scary. I'm tired of being scared.
Says White Rabbit. The men will not stop eating meat. The animals will not stop eating meat. The rabbits think about a world that is not scary. But their world is not like that.
What can we do?
Asks White Rabbit.
There is a pool by the apple tree.
Says Black Rabbit.
Let's jump in.
Says Gray Rabbit.
I can't swim.
Says Brown Rabbit.
We don't want to swim.
Says Black Rabbit.
It is better to die in the pool than be food for men, dogs, or birds.
All of the rabbits go to the pool.
Ribbit, 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 ribbit.
At the pool, some frogs see the rabbits. The frogs hide quickly.
Ribbit, 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 ribbit.
The rabbits see the frogs hiding.
Are we scary?
Asks Brown Rabbit.
Yes, very scary.
Says Grandpa Frog. Brown Rabbit looks at his friends.
Look at the frogs.
says Brown Rabbit.
They can live in a scary world. We can too.
The Firebird. Prince Ivan is walking in a dark forest. He sees strange statues.
Oh.
He is near the castle of a bad wizard. A firebird comes to the forest. Prince Ivan catches it.
Let me go.
Says the firebird.
Help me when I need you.
Says Prince Ivan.
Give me a feather as your promise.
He says. The firebird gives him a feather. The firebird flies away. Then many beautiful girls come.
Oh, who are you?
Asks Prince Ivan.
We are prisoners of the bad wizard.
Says a girl. We can't go far from his castle. She says.
We can only come out at night.
In the morning, the girls leave. Prince Ivan wants to help them. He goes to the gate of the wizard's castle. The bad wizard comes out.
I will turn you to stone.
Says the bad wizard. Prince Ivan takes out the firebird's feather.
Help me!
Says Prince Ivan. The firebird comes.
My magic is stronger than yours.
She says to the wizard.
I will make you dance.
The bad wizard dances and dances. He is very tired, so he goes to sleep. The firebird goes to Prince Ivan.
Find the biggest tree,
says the firebird.
Look in the tree. There is a big egg in it. Break the egg, and that will kill the wizard.
Prince Ivan finds the egg. He breaks it. The wizard dies and his magic stops. The girls are free. The statues become men again.
Oh!
Wow!
All of them thank Prince Ivan.
Old Beggar Woman. A mother has two daughters. Fanny looks just like her mother. Goody looks just like her father. Mother likes Fanny, but she is not nice to Goody.
Go and get some water.
She says to Goody. Goody meets an old woman.
You look thirsty, old woman.
Says Goody. She gives her some water. The old woman is very happy. She knows magic.
You are a good girl. When you speak, diamonds will come from your mouth.
She says. Goody's mother is angry.
Why are you so late?
She asks.
I'm sorry, Mother.
She says. Just then, a diamond comes from her mouth. Everybody is surprised.
Huh?
Mother asks Goody.
Why are you speaking diamonds?
Goody tells her about giving the beggar woman some water.
Fanny, go and get some water.
Says her mother.
When you see the beggar woman, give her some water.
Fanny goes to get the water. She meets the woman, but now she has on fine clothes.
I'm thirsty.
The beggar woman says.
Go away.
Says Fanny.
I'm looking for an old beggar woman.
The woman takes off her hat and says,
I am the beggar woman, you rude girl.
Make me speak diamonds.
says Fanny.
No, because you are rude, you will speak frogs.
Says the woman. Fanny goes home and says,
Mother, the old beggar woman.
Ribbit, ribbit.
Just then a frog comes out of her mouth. The mother is angry with Goody.
Look at the trouble you make, Goody. Get out of this house and never come back.
She says. Goody is crying in the woods when a prince walks by. Why are you crying? He asks. Goody says,
My mother.
and a diamond comes out of her mouth. The prince marries Goody, and they are very happy.
Rapunzel. Long ago, a man and a woman want a child, but they cannot have one. The wife asks the man to get her some of the Rapunzel tree. She thinks it will help her have a baby. The man goes into the witch's garden at night and takes some of her Rapunzel tree. The witch catches him and says,
Give me your child or die.
Huh?
The man thinks of his wife, but wants her to have a child. He says,
You can have our child when she is born.
when the baby is born, they name her Rapunzel after the tree her mother loves. They give Rapunzel to the witch.
Hmm.
The witch keeps Rapunzel in a small room in a tall tower. There is only one window and one door. As Rapunzel grows older, her golden hair gets longer and longer. She loves to sing. La 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 la. One day, a few years later, Rapunzel is singing when a prince goes by. La 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 la. The prince hears her singing. He thinks,
Who is this girl who sings so well?
he sees Rapunzel in the window. He falls in love.
Ah.
The prince tells Rapunzel to put her hair out of the window, and he will climb up to get her. When the prince gets into the room, he sees the beautiful girl with the witch. The witch says,
Rapunzel is mine. You will never see Rapunzel again.
the witch makes him blind.
Ah, 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 ah.
For many months, he walks all over the country trying to find the girl with the beautiful voice. Rapunzel sings every day, so he will find her. La, 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 la. One day, he finds her in a small town in the mountains. The witch is now dead, and Rapunzel now lives with her father and mother. La 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 la. Rapunzel cries when she sees the prince. Her tears make him see again. They live happily ever after. The Sword in the Stone. Arthur is the son of the king. The king wants Arthur to become king one day. But some bad men want to kill Arthur and become king. Merlin takes Arthur to live with the king's best friend, Sir Ector. Sir Ector brings up Arthur. One day, the king dies. England needs a new king.
Where is the king's son?
The people ask. No one knows where Arthur is. The nobles fight about who will be king. There is a lot of trouble, and people become poor and hungry. Merlin is worried about England. He makes a magic sword. He puts the sword in a stone. He tells the nobles,
The man who can pull the sword from the stone will become King of England.
the nobles all want to be king. One by one, they try to pull the sword out of the stone. They try and try, but no one can pull out the sword. No one can be king. England is not a good place to live. The nobles are fighting about becoming king. Some people die. No one is happy. Everybody forgets about the sword. They live with no king. Merlin watches Arthur grow. Arthur becomes a young man. Arthur is not strong, but Merlin sees Arthur is kind, wise, and good with people. Merlin tells Arthur about the sword.
But I cannot become king.
Says Arthur. Merlin tells him about his father. He shows Arthur the sword. Many people come to watch. Some strong men try to pull out the sword. They cannot. They laugh at Arthur. They think he cannot pull the sword from the stone. Arthur pulls out the sword. He is the new King of England. Arthur is a wise and good king. England becomes a happy place again. Swan Lake. A prince walks by a lake at night. The prince sees a swan. The swan changes into a girl.
Who are you?
Asks the prince.
My name is Odette,
Says the girl.
The magic of a bad wizard changes me into a swan each day.
Says Odette.
I can be a girl only at night.
The bad wizard comes. The prince wants to kill him.
Don't kill him!
Says Odette.
I must marry so his magic will stop.
The bad wizard leaves. The sun comes up. Odette changes into a swan. Many more swans swim on the lake. The prince's friend comes to the lake.
Tonight your mother will have a party.
Says the friend.
You must find a girl to marry at the party.
The prince wants Odette to be there. At the party, the prince sees a strange man. A pretty girl is with the man. She looks like Odette. The prince dances with the pretty girl.
I want to marry you.
He says to the girl. The strange man laughs. He is the bad wizard from the lake. His magic changes the girl. She is not Odette.
Now Odette will be a swan forever,
Says the wizard. The prince runs to the lake. He finds Odette. She is crying. She knows everything,
I'm sorry.
says the prince. Then the bad wizard comes.
I will kill you!
Says the prince. The prince shoots an arrow. The arrow hits Odette. The sun comes up over the lake. Odette does not change into a swan. The bad wizard's magic stops. The prince's love for Odette stops it. The other swans change into girls. With no magic, the bad wizard dies. The prince picks up Odette. He walks into the lake with her. There, they will be together forever. donkey. A king and queen want a child. One day, they have a baby. He is a donkey. The donkey grows up and learns to play the violin. He is very good. One day, the donkey hears about a princess in a far castle. He goes there. He wants to go in the castle. They say no. He plays the violin and they open the gate. The donkey wants to sit with the king. He wants to meet the beautiful princess. The donkey stays a long time at the castle. The king and the donkey become good friends, but the donkey is sad. He wants to go home. The king says,
No, stay here. Do you want gold?
Do you want to marry the princess?
The donkey says,
Yes, please.
so the princess and the donkey marry. That night, the king sends a servant to watch the donkey and the princess. The donkey takes off his skin and becomes a handsome prince. The princess is very happy and they dance all night. The servant tells the king about the donkey's skin. The king wants a prince for his daughter. The king says,
We will burn his skin. Then the princess and prince will be happy.
That night, the servant takes the donkey's skin. He puts it on fire. The prince wakes up and sees the burning skin.
Oh no, my skin! Now everybody will know. I will run away.
The donkey opens the door and sees the king. The king says,
You are a handsome prince. You are good for the princess. One day you will be king.
The donkey and the princess are really happy. Yay! The origin of fire. It is a cold, cold winter. Everybody is cold because there is no fire. People do not know about fire.
Fox, you are smart. How can we become warm?
Asks Goose.
Take me to the sky.
Says Fox.
I will find a way for us to be warm.
Do not open your eyes,
Says Goose.
or you will fall.
Fox flies with Goose. Fox does not open his eyes. They fly a long way. In a far land, they fly over a town. The town is very bright, and Fox opens his eyes.
Ah!
He says. He falls into the town. Fox sees the fire in the town. He thinks,
That will keep us warm. What is that?
he asks.
It's fire.
Says Firefly.
Can you teach me how to make fire?
Asks Fox.
No, it is only for us.
Firefly says.
It is our secret.
Fox is very smart. He makes a plan.
Let's dance and sing.
He says. Soon, everybody is dancing and singing.
La 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 la. Whee!
He plays a drum and everybody dances. No one is looking at Fox. Fox goes near the fire. Fox puts some wood on his tail. He puts his tail in the fire. Then Fox runs away. A big tree is near the high wall. He can go over it. Fox runs over the wall with the fire. He is free. Fox runs and runs. Everywhere he goes, he puts fire. There is fire in the forest. There is fire in the mountains and in every town. The people are happy with Fox. Firefly is not happy. Firefly finds Fox in his hole.
You are very smart, Fox.
He says.
The world has our fire now, but from this day, you can never use fire yourself.